The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At forward, Pavel Hayes. At forward, Franz Wagner. At guard, Zayden Williams. At guard, LaMelo Ball. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. Starting at forward, number 11, Jalen Memory Hood. 6'5", at the point, number 1, Tyrese number 1. 6'8", starting at guard. Number 24, Brandon Miller. Seven foot, at forward, number 31, Carl Anthony Towns.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Sport. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Franz Wagner. Hayes is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for San Antonio. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And the shot's good.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That was absolutely their game to lose. And that's the thing about this league. Anyone could win on any given night.
He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pounded by Ball. Miller outside, puts up a 3, knocks it down from distance.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Ball passes to Wagner. Hayes against Towns. Now here's Robinson, guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball, tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's just the bucket look you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Ball outside. Pass to Hayes. Right side, Williams. Robinson, a screen on Towns. Williams' shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Towns, a screen on ball. Inside. Shot's good by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Robinson. And here's Hayes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Towns taking his time here. Miller with it. Over Williams. It's hauled in by Robinson.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Hayes misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Embiid. Towns against Hayes. From about 16. And there's Towns on the assist by Embiid. Towns just got his second bucket on the night.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
So a moment now to see the story for LaMelo Ball.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
On defense, the Spurs. 4-point game. Now here's Wagner. 9 points in his last outing. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. The Sixers again can't hit.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
76ers trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Towns. Over Hayes. Towns can't get it to go. Hayes, the pass to Ball. Wagner, left side. Pass to Ball. Clock at 6. And it's all tied up.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
The Spurs have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Towns outside. Out to the wing. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Wagner outside. Ball outside. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Free throw drops for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. Caruso comes in for Miller. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Ball. Towns with the ball. The 3. Ball with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Knocks down the long J.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Now here's Embiid. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot's good by Towns.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Put your hands together, make some noise for your Spurs Rock. On the court is your next one. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and go around so we can see you.
Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at the Spurs, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Embiid. Towns outside. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Towns. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Wallace with it. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Blocked! about Towns? 7 points in the game. Caruso finds Jones. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Mitchell Robinson. First personal foul.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And the three-pointer goes.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Embiid. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Ball. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
LaMelo Ball. Shooting 1.
That one falls for Ball. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Spurs trail by 3. And for Philadelphia, we've got Ball. Williams is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Here's Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
First one falls. And so Jackson nails both of them. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Wallace. Back to Ball. And the the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And that one falls for Ball. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Shooting one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Sixers leading. Williams on the wing. 37 points his last time out. Oh, Ball dropping it in for three.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Pass to Embiid. To the left wing. Five on the clock. Floats one. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, it stifled him.
Playing it, number 25.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams up top, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Ball right side. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
76ers.
Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Second, the Spurs.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
So it's Philadelphia now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Timeout called. The Spurs. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Dance Care. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. You're on the big screen. Oh, sit down. Everybody get down. for you.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pounded by Ball from deep three-point land. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. So it's San Antonio now. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Jackson with a screen on Ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Ball with a 3. Ball with another miss. Spurs trail by 7. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Jackson the screen. Pure from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Williams. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Wallace. Ooh, it's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
The kick out to Williams. To the right side. Williams with the screen. Wallace misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Klingon. Still without a bucket. From the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Ball. He's got 14. Nails it from 3. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bridges is checked in.
Sensational Spurs dance team.
Here's Towns, and they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
Now when on Ball, San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Number 1, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Misfires on the corner three.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The drive by Miller. They recover it. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Spurs making a change here. Caruso is checked in.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Carl Anthony Towns. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Caruso outside. Pass to Miller. Now here's Towns. Unloads from 13. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Back to ball. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Caruso. Still no points. Pass to Klingon. Here's Towns. Second chance effort, and the shot goes. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's Bridges on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Miles Bridges at the line for 2.
That's good from Bridges. That one misses. And Towns has got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Williams passes to Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Another shot. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. The fadeaway. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:35 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fires the 3. No good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That one goes in. Towns has got 16 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
San Antonio trailing here. Caruso outside. Going inside. Blocked! Ball passes to Bridges. And here's Robinson. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, a screen on Miller. Williams. Philadelphia with another miss. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Towns gets the bucket.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Ball outside. Here's Williams. And a miss there on the triple. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
46.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels, Ernie, to surprised. Check it out. Like Shaq, show me highly surprised.
What?
Okay, now mildly surprised.
What?
And now Shaq, pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Nice. See what I'm saying, Ernie?
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Oh, no, nothing surprising.
And there you have it. Outstanding. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So it's Philadelphia now. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And for the 76ers, they've got Hayes. Williams is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. Robinson against Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Towns has got 20 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Towns outside. those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Some solid defense from Hayes. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Robinson passes to Hayes. Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Robinson gets the bucket.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Carl Anthony Towns. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Towns. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's the 3. The shot misses. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 9. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 5th, the Spurs.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams passes to Hayes. And here's Ball from outside the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. Low. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
76ers trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Outside, Williams. Hayes with a screen. Some room here for Williams. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 10. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Miller. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Towns. Ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Embiid a screen on Ball. Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
76ers trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Williams. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Miller outside. Towns down low. He's against Hayes. 6 to shoot. Screen by Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Philadelphia. Wallace comes in for Ball. Miller hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
76ers trail by 4. Pass to Hayes. Wagner outside. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 6.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
There's the 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. And he gets the bucket. Pass to Miller, jacks up a 3, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
San Antonio foul.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Ayton. Here's Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Bridges, he's checked in for Wagner.
And for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for San Antonio. The lead is 2. Towns finds Caruso. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Shot clock at 5. Towns for 3. And they'll keep possession. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Ayton, defended by Jackson. Back to Williams. Wallace outside. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Caruso, the pass to Towns. Fires from 14. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Here's Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Caruso with it. No points so far. Ayton with the defensive effort. 76ers trail by 3. Now Wallace takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Miles Bridges.
.124 left in the third quarter. Towns on a screen. Jackson outside. Goes up on the wing. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's so hard to impact Towns' shot, even if you're right in his face. Tough to defend his combination of size and accuracy. Just phenomenal. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams up top, defended by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Herb Jones picks one up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Williams taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. Klingon, he's checked in for San Antonio. Williams drops them both. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Klingon. Caruso outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Williams from long range. Not going to go that time. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
Here we go,
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. San Antonio leading by 6. Joel Embiid is out there with Klingon. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Herb Jones. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 11, Jalen, number 11.
Embiid a screen on Wagner. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
So it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 8. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 22 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Embiid a screen on Wagner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Franz Wagner.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
First free throw is good.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Wallace outside. Here's Hayes. Pass the ball. No good from outside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. The Spurs making a switch here. Towns is checked in.
Spurs, number 31, Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Wagner. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hayes with a screen. The 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Back to Towns.
Come get it, come get it.
It's Hayes with the rebound. 76ers trail by 7. Wagner outside. Robinson passes to Wagner. Outside Robinson. Here's Wallace. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. From behind the arc, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hayes against Towns. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Wagner, right side. Oh, stolen by Embiid. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the paint. Embiid drawing the double team. And stolen by Hayes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
At the line for 1.
gets tied up with that one. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Towns outside. Fires from deep. That one is off.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Launches a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Ball. Embiid gets the bucket.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Ball outside. Robinson with it. Embiid covers. Shot on the wing. Robinson can't hit.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Hounded by Ball. Towns on a screen. Spurs need to get one up here. Shot clock at 2. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And here's Ball. Pass to Hayes. Wallace up top. And here's Ball. Guarded by Miller. Ball against Miller. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, LaMelo has all the tools. I mean, a deep bag.
76ers, LaMelo Ball taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And the 76ers with some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Wagner, and Williams is subbed in for Wallace.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Towns, left side. Ooh, poked away. Robinson with it. Towns covering. And now the Sixers on the break. And finished off by Hayes.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And Towns has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 1-point game. With the floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
It's time for dance game. Give yourself a round of applause.
76ers trail by 3. Now here's Hayes. Bridges outside. Hayes with a screen. 5 to shoot. Ball outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Number 11, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Ball nails both of them.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Pass to Towns. Some solid defense from Hayes. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Williams. And they pick up 2. Williams has got 21.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Towns. Blocked. On the break. The 3 from Ball. Ball taking it all the way. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Ball. The rebound by Embiid.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. Them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
The 3 from Ball. No good there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ball into the lane. Rebound by San Antonio. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Number 1. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Wallace, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Who's coming onto the hardwood now? Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Here's Hayes. Bridges finds Hayes. Steps back. Here's Williams. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Anthony Taft. Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Williams. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Hayes. Left side Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. Oh, he nails it!
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So
we'll stay locked in and wishing you the best health. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA Preseason.